Everybody, I am the animal, and today I'm doing a inspirational video on how far a little act of kindness could go. So I wasn't able to finish the song in the previous video, but my mom pulled up Shades being a video, so ergo, But there was what inspired me to do it was something that happened earlier today, which I will be sharing with you later. Why did that lighting spot switch spots? It's there now, but it was over there. Maybe I don't know. Only nah, I'm just going crazy. But yeah, let me give you a couple quick reasons just why. Not even going into depths. Depth. You could save their life. You can improve their mental state. You can help them hold on for a bit longer. You could keep them in a safe environment. Those are four right there. And now with, highest rates of suicide now, that just saying so, with the highest rates of suicide ever recorded, it is most important to do acts of kindness. It could save people's lives. And, I'm going to tell you something that my 5th grade teacher told me. Or at least I think it was my 5th grade teacher. One of my teachers in elementary school. It was that, this guy kept, somewhat getting bullied and was going to end it all. And, you know, and he didn't have money for a backpack, so he just carried his stuff home as he walked home. And a guy, one of the people from school, knocked his stuff out of his hands and kicked it, and then I don't know exactly all of that part, but the school saw him, walked up to him, helped him pick up his stuff, and talked to him for a few minutes. And a few years later, he talked to the girl of how she saved his life. What he did was for the past few months. Before that, he's been stocking up on Percy's pistol just so he could end it all. Die, overdose, so on. And just knowing that talking to people for a few minutes and helping them pick something up could save their life. Now, I ain't going to talk just about suicide. Hell, God knows that ain't the only problem. But, look, when you do something when you help someone, it can improve their mental state. It can keep them from doing this and that, and going to jail because of that. And with lonely people, they're the most vulnerable to commit suicide. Which, now, I'm not saying that I'm suicidal or wanted to commit suicide, but today I was sitting at my lunch table, and I was on the back. Okay, this will be the back side when you're entering the cafeteria, backside of a table. When I'm entering the cafeteria, this is the front side. Okay, just go say that. I was on the back side of a table, and the table, about there. And then the next table down, there was this girl sitting about, on the front side, hand facing me. I looked up and she kind of waved at me, and I thought, oh dang, I hope she doesn't think I'm staring at her, which I wasn't, so I kind of waved back like that, and she got done eating and came up to me and said, hey, you could sit by us, and, she said, I guess you're new here, right? And I said, yeah, of course, today was only the Sunday at school. And, she said, so I'm guessing you don't know many people. I said, well, I know a couple people, I just, who knows who they are. And so she said, one of her friends came up and said something about going to the library, and she said, you want to come? And I said, sure. And so we went to the library for a few minutes, and the girl's name was Abigail, the one that came up and talked to me, asking if I didn't have male friends. Her name was Abigail, and then we went out to where the rest of her group was, which there were a few girls and another guy there. And, of course, she introduced me to them. I don't really remember many of their names, but, I, she, we began, like, talking, like, a group, and, it's weird. It's almost like an outsider group. People who don't fit in. And that's exactly me. I don't fit into the regular stereotype of school. Like, oh, there's the jocks, and then the nerds, and then, and then the gamers. I don't fit into those. I'm more like a, you know, sports player when I want to be nowhere near all the time. Video gamer when I want to be most of the time. And so on and so forth. I don't fit into any specific category. And, and we talked for a while. And just meeting her and the rest of her group, which I looking like I'm going to be in that group because I fit in it well. Just knowing that somebody I didn't even know, well, she's in my band class, but she didn't even know me, and I didn't even know her, would come up to me and talk to me. Just even though I was just some crazy new person, just sitting alone. You're knowing that that's all it took, which, um, if she didn't reach out to me, I would lose all meaning to go to school. Now, I'm not saying that I won't, like, a few weeks from now. I doubt I will now that I found the perfect group and met people. But, I would have lost all hope to go to school if I didn't find them. And would have just stayed at home and played sick. And I mean, I've done that before. But, and that improved my mental state. For the first time that I was in school, the 2 days I was in school, I didn't feel alone. I felt like there were more people that kind of got that I don't fit in with any groups and were the same. Now, I'm not saying that you should be kind to everybody. Heck, I mean, you could be kind to everyone, except only a wise man would know what kindness means. And, what that means is if you be kind to somebody that won't even give you recognition, what's the point? It won't improve them. But like 99% of everybody will, will, it will help them out. And it'll give you the good feeling knowing that you helped somebody. Just like it probably gave Abigail. Abigail, whatever. It's one of the, I'm sure she goes by Abby, but Yeah. And once I And I know I need to improve a little bit on this too. I mean, I ain't gonna be the one that says, hey, do this. I mean, hey, if you do this, it will help out the world, and do that, and it will help out the world. And, in order to be at peace with yourself, you must forgive everyone and yourself. I ain't gonna be that. No. Because everybody who does that is a fake. Like, I know what it is to be at a rock bottom, and I know how it is to be at the top. Like, when part of the time when I lived in Denver, and, you know, both. Part of the time when I lived in Denver, if the war, at the very beginning, I felt like I was at rock bottom. Then I felt like I was at the top. Then later on, a lot of stuff happened. Felt like I was at rock bottom. Then I felt like I was mediocre with, but it's weird how I could go from whoosh, 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 you know, and right now I'm going from the whoosh to the whoosh, and 99% of the people you will help out that you help out will help them in some way. Like, you know. And I mean, it doesn't even have to be in a big way. And most of the time, they will praise you. And that's what most people don't get. If you are kind to someone, that will give them more of a reason to be kind to you. And not only you, but to other people. And once you're kind to one person, then it will give them motivation to be kind to you and like 10, 20 other people. And then it will give them motivation to be kind to them, that person that you gave them motivation to, and then 10, 20 other people, so on and so forth. It makes a complete circle. But if you are trying to be mean to someone, that is where it comes in. That's where it brings you down, deteriorates your mental state, makes it to where you don't want to even move in the morning, don't want to get out of bed, don't even feel like going to work or school, because, I mean, what's the point? But, once people, if you're nice to people, people will be nice to you. Now, like with my dad, um, back when he worked at so back when he worked at a convenience store, he saw this family, and apparently the score's husband left him and took all the money so they couldn't finish going on the road trip. Left him for another girl, and it was a girl and her two kids. And my dad, and they were crying because they already put gas in. They can't just leave because they haven't paid yet. So, what my dad did was he went inside and paid for it. The next, came to like $50. Yeah, that was, yeah. And of course, he made it to where they had a couple extra bucks, which I think he counted in that end, like an extra gas can full. But the next day, now I don't know if this was coincidence or he saw or the person that gave it to him saw him do it, or which I honestly think that it was God who told her. But they were going they were at the store picking up groceries. Of course, my mom was mad at him because we were already somewhat low on money and didn't have much to get stuff. But this old lady comes up to us and hands my dad a $100 bill and said, God told me to come over here and give this to you. Now, I don't know if she saw him do it, but I think that it was a higher power. And I'm not saying that you should do stuff to get, like, money out of it or anything out of it. Hell, but the feeling you get when you help someone, whether it was my dad giving money to that family for, food, and then of course the gas and all that, or that old lady giving the money to my dad because he helped out that old family. I mean, that family. I doubt that family was old considering there were kids in it, unless you count the family's origin. But no matter what, it's gonna make you feel good. And, yeah, you hear about all these people that do something good and then they get money for it or a reward for it. But I honestly think the only reward you should get from doing something kind is that good feeling. Like, I'm sure Markiplier and Jacksepticeye get when they're recording. I mean, yeah. I mean, when they read their emails about all these people talking about how they saved them. We're going to commit suicide, help to them pull through into better times. And I'm sure, just, especially with them not even meaning to, I'm sure that, makes them smile knowing that they helped someone. And, of course, in order to help someone, you need a way to help them. Whether you know it or not, you probably helped someone today. Like, Abigail helped me. And, no matter what, you're going to either help someone or bring someone down. And I'm going to leave this video before I continue my rambling. I will see all you awesome people in the next video. Remember, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see all you awesome people in the next video. But, yep, I had a almost a book thing. But we'll see all you awesome people in the next video. Bye bye.